In this exercise we will see what we can do with the parts that we have here in the catalogs. So I will go back to Engine Parts Catalog. When you have created a group, you can double click the group to open it and pick parts from it. Another way of doing it is to drag the group and drop it here in the scene, and the group will open and you can pick one of the items here. I will select the crankcase and it will be placed here where I dropped the group. So I will delete this part, and you can also open the group, and as we learned from an earlier video, the information that you add to a part that will also be transferred together with the part when you drag it to the catalog, even its position and direction. So if I drag the crankcase and also hold the control key, left drag and hold the control key and drop it here, it will be placed at the same location it had from the beginning. So if I now select the crankcase and right click and go to part properties and position, we see that it is placed at the origin. So, and it was placed at the origin from the beginning when we started to create the Stirling engine. And it works the same way with the other parts. So if I now grab this cylinder, left click and hold and drag, then hold the control key and drop the cylinder here, it will be placed at the same position and direction it had from the beginning. So if I now drag the displacer piston, hold the control key, I will get the same result. Like so, and also the cover here. Because the information is stored inside the parts when they are dragged to the catalog, you can also store information, colors and materials in the catalogs. So in this case I will replace the crankcase by dragging this modified crankcase, left click and drag and hold the control key and drop it here on this crankcase here, and it will be replaced. And I will do the same with this cylinder. I grab the modified cylinder, drag it and drop it here. And now if I select this cylinder, come over to the properties here, we see that the material is aluminum, and we added this material when we created the drawing of the cylinder. If I select the crankcase, I have added steel as material. And if I select the cover, there is no material added yet, but I will change the color here. I will come down here to change the color to yellow. So now I want to store this information in the catalog. So I will go back here and to pick the information and store it in the catalog, you can come up here to visualization, and here we have an eyedropper. So I will select the eyedropper, and to fill the eyedropper with information I will click here on the cylinder, and then I right click here, and you can save or store the information about the color, smart paint and material, and transparency if there is any transparency, and also text properties if there is any text in the custom properties. But I will save or store the color and the material. So I will place it there. Then I will come over to the eyedropper to click here to pick another eyedropper. Then I come over here to fill that eyedropper with information from the crankcase. Right click here and I will store the color and the material. Pick another eyedropper and I will also pick the information from the cover and right click here and I will save or store the color. Then I press escape to exit the command. So I will change the name here. This one is aluminum, so I will type ALU-blue, enter, and this one will be steel-orange, and I will change this name to yellow, like so. And this means that you can also copy information from other catalogs and paste it here in this catalog. So for instance, if I come down here to more catalogs and go to colors, I can copy one of these colors here, and I will copy this red one. Right click and choose copy, go back to my catalog and right click and paste. And I can also edit this color. Right click and go to edit catalog item, and I will add some glossiness and also some reflection. Click OK, and I will change the name to red glossy. Now I can create a group of these 4 items, and right click, choose create group. Let's see now, create group, and then I will change the name here to colors dash materials. So now you have created a group with colors and materials, and now it is also easy to find them when you need them. So I hope that you have learned a little bit about how to use the catalogs in IronCAD.